Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be watching part 3 of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. If you guys are new to my channel, hello! I react to movies that I've never seen before. A couple of weeks ago, I just finished reacting to the entire Star Wars saga. So if you guys want to see that, they're on my channel and I have a playlist in the description box below. And if you're not new here, hello beautiful people. I love you all so much. It's really been great to see the channel just growing constantly, especially in the last couple of days with all of the Lord of the Rings fans who have been pouring in. I appreciate you all so much. You guys mean the world to me and your support is amazing. Again, for those of you who have sent me messages on Instagram and Twitter, you guys are amazing, and I really love replying to you all. You guys are really so supportive. It means the world. And if you guys want to do that, if you're not already following me on my socials, you can do that. The links are in the description box below. And I'm very excited. We are watching part 3 of The Fellowship of the Ring. I've already seen the movie, so I'm speaking in future tense, even though it's past tense. I had a great time. Wow. Oh, wow. It was great. It was really great. But I know you guys have been really patient with these Lord of the Rings videos. I upload them every day on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday weekly. Just because the movies are so long. They're like 3 hours long, and you guys want me to watch the extended editions, so I assume they're going to be even longer, and I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out when I'm editing, because again, YouTube only allows me to use 10 minutes of the footage of the film in one video, so I hope you guys understand. But here you go, this is part 3, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. See, Legolas is the best out of all of them. Yeah, he's definitely the best. He's... wow. Listen to the music. Do you hear it? It's just... wow. He's probably not dead, because obviously, but yeah. See, Legolas is sick. If I were to get a Lord of the Rings Funko Pop, Legolas would be the one. I'm telling you guys, from now. Was it... wait, what? I'll get the hang of it. I'll get the hang of it. Wow. Another great shot, probably made with CGI. But still great. This is bad news. The fact that they're running away is bad news. I can't get over how great Legolas is. That doesn't look like a difficult jump. Oh, never mind. How many times do I have to say Legolas is the one? Yikes. Nope. That was the line. The meme, like the meme of all memes. That's the meme of all memes. Gandalf is just sick. Oh. What? What? That can't be. That can't be. That cannot be true. I'm in disbelief. I thought the eagle was gonna. It's like, but no. Like obviously, how would the eagle get there? But I didn't expect that. No, I really didn't expect that. But he can't be dead. He's like, he's Dumbledore. I just don't believe it. Like, give them a moment for pity's sake. When nightfall, these hills will. This is the first one. We must reach the woods of LOTR. There's no way. Bring great evil here, ring bearer. I think that's Kate Blanchett. I know her voice. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox. What? The dwarf breathed so loud we could have shot him in the dark. What? I really can't get over the music of this film. It just heightens it. It's already amazing, but the cinematography and the score just heightens it. Oh my god, it literally is Kate Blanchett. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. He has fallen into shadow. Yikes. A sad yikes. This scene is directed very well. She's piercing into these people's eyes. Like she's... Bro, this is freaking me out. Dude, it's freaking me out. I heard a voice inside my head. It's Arya Stark. Shows many things. That reminds me a lot of the Mayor of Erised. I guess it's true what they say. J.K. Rowling took a lot of inspiration from this. Or just tropes in fantasy. Some things that cannot have yet come to pass. So like the future, so he can see the future. Oh no. Even the most powerful. Lord, you will have a queen, not dark but beautiful. Yeah, maybe not give it to her. Nah. No, don't. Only you can save yourself. It's true. Ah, I love that line. That's competing with Gandalf's line now. Bring them to me alive and unspoiled. Go out. See, this is the thing. I like her, but it's I don't know. She's freaky. It's just the wrong vibe. Look at that shot. Wow. Wow. Genuinely, wow. There's a reason this series like is a Best Picture winner because I can't argue with it. So look at that. Ooh, wow. What is that? Wow. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. Poor Frodo's really going through it, man. We should leave now. No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness. Legolas continues to be amazing. It's... I get a really bad vibe. What is going on? No, I'm really confused. This is not the direction I expected it to go in. You know, for Sean Bean to portray that character, and for me to get so into it, even though I've watched Game of Thrones like a total of like maybe 4 times, shows how much of a good actor he is. This is a disaster. This is an utter disaster. Everyone wants the ring. Yeah, nice. Nice. I would have gone with you to the end. Nice. Okay. I know. What? Legolas is just... Wow. Wow. He's leaving. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at that. It's tracking everything. That shot is just wow. I know I'm saying it a lot, but look at it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. That's bad news. That's really bad news. Frodo's really going through it. He just lost one person who died, and he lost two hobbits who got taken away, and Gandalf just disappeared. So that's 5 out of the 9 that are still there. I don't know. And considering this is the end of the very first movie, it's already so dark. I have no idea what's gonna happen. That was my favorite line, and they brought it back for the end. This movie just went from a 9 to a 10. Honestly, I don't know where to start. I'd like to start off by saying this movie is a 10 out of 10. While I was watching when it started, it was a 7. Then in the middle, just right in the middle, before the Fellowship was created, it went down a bit. It went down to like maybe a 6. And then everything in the cave happened, and then it turned into a 9. And then the very ending came along, and it became a 10. Overall, I would say this is a 10 out of 10 movie. And I don't want to base this on the cinematography and the score, but I want you guys to remember, while I'm speaking about the plot, the cinematography and the score are done so well, and this film is directed so beautifully that it deserves some props. But again, I haven't read the Lord of the Rings books, so the content, the plot, is just blowing my mind right now. First thing, I know you guys know, because you guys have seen me fall in love with Harry Potter, because I have been my entire life, and you guys have seen me react to Star Wars for the first time. I really like when things get darker. I really like it. I really enjoy it. That's not saying that I don't like comedic moments. No, I love them. And they're in this movie. But the ending got so dark so quickly because Frodo comes to the realization that this ring was brought upon to him, and essentially he's screwed. He's so screwed to have to deal with this. And one of the best lines in the film, when Gandalf was talking to him about it, was repeated once again in the ending. And I said when the line was said originally that it was amazing, and then they brought it back for the end. So that just goes to show me that the writer of the book, or the director of the film, or maybe both of them together, know the strengths of this film, and they use it to heighten its quality. It's mind-boggling. It's excellent. I could be wrong, but the writer of this book might have been the first person to write a full-on fantasy saga. And for him to come up with these ideas, or to take some ideas from Greek mythology or some religious aspects and to delve them into this plot, is something that I was only connected to previously with Harry Potter. And now watching The Lord of the Rings, I can see a lot of influences from that. And it doesn't detract my love for Harry Potter at all. In fact, it makes me appreciate it even more, because now I get to enjoy the core definition of a fantasy adventure film series. I do really want to get into the books, but for now we're watching the films, and it's very interesting. My favorite characters, my first would be Gandalf. I didn't think he was going to die. I still don't think he's dead. That just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me, and especially since this is a 3-movie trilogy. This is the first one. So I'm almost sure he's going to come back one way or the other. I don't know if he's going to come back in full form or a memory. I don't know, but I know he's going to be there. I really, really liked Gandalf. He was the number one character for me. From the very beginning of the film, I just fell in love with him, his charisma, his attitude, his words of wisdom, and his magic. And the magic that he holds is just superior. It's just wow. Really, it's just like wow. And then Legolas. Legolas is just one of those skilled characters. I know this is like really kind of disrespectful to Legolas to say, but he reminds me of Katniss Everdeen with a bow and an arrow. I just really, for some reason, I really like characters who can do well with a bow and an arrow. Because they shoot from a far distance. They don't have to have swords. And sword battles to me were never that interesting, even when I was a little kid. Which is weird because now I like lightsabers, so I don't know. But yeah, even in this film, the sword fights were not my favorite. I like magic, I like a crossbow. And so Legolas was just sick. And the fact that he was good at what he was doing was just great. I will be honest, Frodo wasn't my favorite character until like 3/4 into the film. Then, when he started to really feel the trauma, I started to gravitate towards him, which is completely fine. I think that's completely fine, and I think when you want to build a character, people don't necessarily have to like your main character straight away. They will learn to, if it's written well, and this is definitely written well. Now, I have to talk about it, even though I know I've spoken so much about it, but the way this film was filmed, the cinematography, the color palette, the score, it's unreal. I could listen to the score while I'm studying. I listen to the Harry Potter and the Fantastic Beasts soundtracks all the time when I'm doing my work. And this is going to be a new addition. I can't wait to get the soundtrack on vinyl. I'm sure they will have it. In terms of Funko Pops, I really need a Legolas Funko Pop. I mean, the Star Wars ones, oh man, my room is overflowing, and I still haven't done my Star Wars Funko haul, but I will, don't worry. It's excellent. It's excellent. I had a great time with this movie. Once again, I'll be doing this every week. So every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, you'll be getting part 1, 2, and 3 of the Lord of the Rings movies until they're done. So we're going to do the original 3, and then we're going to do The Hobbit. I assume the Hobbit movies are shorter. I think they might be. I know they're not as great as the Lord of the Rings films, but we still need to get into them, and that's completely fine with me. It'll be interesting to see how Bilbo Baggins got the ring. I guess it should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we are watching some of the greatest fantasy films of all time. Maybe the greatest of all time. I don't know. It's up to opinion, really. But I really had a good time. And for those of you wondering about my Mandalorian videos, the Mandalorian episodes will come up every Wednesday. So don't you worry. They're still here. Star Wars is still a very prominent thing in my life. And of course, I've already edited and filmed those videos, so they're ready. We're uploading every Wednesday just to make room for Lord of the Rings on weekends. And I also wanted to give one last message to you guys. Stay home and stay safe. I know it's dark times. I know it's a bit to adjust to, especially for people like me who like to go out a lot. Just protect yourselves and stay safe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. This was a blast, and I'm so happy I finally watched The Lord of the Rings. Bye, guys.